Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Whoa. Probably not down there. My opinion. Oh, right. I need to get up. Okay. Like, the story is just predictable, you know? Like, the moment we met Aaron, well, I met Aaron, I knew, like, basically what she's all about. I knew the reason why Garrett doesn't like her, because she's into, like, killing people. And, you know, she does things her own way, and that's why he doesn't like her. And I just caught on to that, like, immediately. So, not very good character development there, because it's not a huge mystery, you know? The character is very blank, very face forward. And, yeah, unfortunate, really, because I think Garrett is an interesting character, but I don't get why the game really haven't explained why Garrett is trying to save Aaron at all. Like, why is he doing this? Why? You little piece of fuck. Did that just break my... Nope. Okay, good. Well, we're gonna go over here then. Oh, let's go. Like, what is Aaron to Garrett? I don't understand. And the most problematic about this game is most definitely the Garrett character, because he said he didn't like to kill people, but yet this game just allows you to kill people. And I know that if you're playing on like master mode and all that, you can't really kill a lot of people because you don't have as many arrows as I do, you know? I understand that, but you're still able to do it. So if he's against killing people so much, why did the game developers just allow you to kill people? Why couldn't they just say, you can't kill anyone, but you can knock them out? On master mode at least, you know? So it doesn't really make sense for his character to be doing this. Like, and he said it time and time again, and that is... Damn, I didn't even realize how powerful this arrow was. Jesus fuck. We just obliterated those two. Still undetected though. That's the important part. But anyways, Garrett as a character is an interesting character. He focused more on thievery and just trying to steal stuff. You know, that's his thing. That's what he do. He does it by, you know, stealth and just not killing people. But yet this game just allows you to do so. I just don't understand. Like in the previous Thief game, I do understand that I don't think you can kill people. You can knock them out, definitely. I remember that. But I don't think they actually have arrows that actually able you to kill. You know, it's just have special effects arrows like water, moss, certain things like that to help you sneak by instead of just outright killing people. So of course you can knock them out, but you know, that's the like the furthest Garrett will ever, well, the previous Thief game will ever actually do. So in this game, his character is just he's not the thing I'm trying to point out is that he's not very adamant about his motto. He's not like stone hard on what his belief is, and I think that puts me off the most out of everything in this game, is that the character Garrett is just so fucking annoying in that, oh, I'm not gonna kill anyone. Well, not, he didn't say that, but like, you shouldn't be killing people. You know, you don't have to. It's better if you just sneak by, and let's that be that. But yet the game itself allows you to kill people, which is really, really dumb. Secondly, Garrett is a thief. He literally said that it is not my problem. You know, this whole thing is not my problem. This entire situation is something that I don't give a fuck about. Yet he's still doing stuff. Like, he's still here. He's still trying to save, quote unquote, the city. And all the while, he's been saying that this whole thing, this whole mess, is not his problem. So I don't understand where he's coming from in him wanting to save this city. Like, why? If he's, you know, saying that it's not his problem, then why is he doing it? For Aaron? Definitely not. That'll be the stupidest reason I've ever heard. Like, the game haven't even established a relationship between these two, other than the fact that they knew each other. You know, we don't know what Aaron is to Garrett. Is she his daughter? Is she his lover? Is she like a long friend? No, we don't know their background. We don't know their childhood. We don't know anything about these two. So when Garrett is just like throwing away his ideals and his motto and
inside
his
that rotunda, Orion is
livelihood
administering
because
his cure.
He's
Aaron's close, I know
wanting
it.
to save Aaron, a unknown girl, to the player. That's just so terrible of a written story that just baffles me. Like, I don't know, like, I've read plenty of just, you know, side stories and all that was a little bit better than this. Like, they had better character development, better everything, and I think I just fucked that up. Well, too fucking bad. Yeah, you can try, sir. Alright, we're just gonna run through this fucking level. It is
You
just...
like it came from Dave himself.
Hey!
I'm coming! Hey! A brother has fallen! You don't know how much is suffering in that skin until... One of us has been... Hope you've made...
Let's just fucking finish this. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of playing it. The character doesn't get me involved in the game in any way. The gameplay mechanic is solid, but like I said time and time again, gameplay mechanic is good and all, but the only thing that's gonna keep me playing a single player game is definitely the story. And when the story is just not there, I just don't see any fucking reason to do anything. So yeah. So that's 2 environmental exploit. Well, I guess you could have gone from this way. I don't understand why that's not an environmental exploit, but whatever.
Good find.
Not my problem.
I should go in with a plan. Well, here's one. Get inside, improvise.
Like that. That was just stupid. Like, he's supposed to be a master thief, yet he's throwing away the way he functions, the way he works, just because he's trying to save a fucking girl who we don't even have, like, a relationship established with. Like, the game does such a poor job of explaining why Garrett just throwing away the way he do things for this fucking girl. It's really annoying. Anyways. Wait. Why is there no sound? Oh my god, are you kidding? Is a bug? Okay. Fine. Your pain and fear shall soon be at an end, friends. This is a good day. The power I give you with here shall repel any suffering affliction that may try to claim you. Once all have been anointed, we shall share this gift to the world. Beyond these shores. Oh, there you go. We have sound again. Thank fucking God. Oh, wait. Poppy. And like this whole aspect of magic and mystery is just fucking dumb. Like, I do understand that there are what is it? There are magic in this world. I understand that, but Jesus. It's just they overblown it too much. Garrett, what have you done? I needed that. Don't you understand what I'm trying to do here? You need to stop Orion. Stop protecting these people. Stop trying to give them a better life. You're not helping these people. You're sentencing them to death. They may feel good now, but trust me, their bodies can't handle the prime. No. Explosion, fall back, towers collapsing. Stupid ass general. This one is mine. The Rat King. Picking pockets like always. I've been waiting for a long time. Oh wait, well, I read that completely wrong. Well, I don't need news. It'll be a fucking pleasure to choke the life out of you with my bare hands. It's about
I could teach Jennifer a life lesson here. Maybe it's better to slip away.
Garrett is running
Oh, good. A force thing.
As a rule, I don't kill people unless I have no other choice.
No.
But just like someone else I know, I don't follow the rules, do I?
I don't kill unless I have no other choice. Oh, but Garrett, my friend, you kill plenty of people. even ones who are just passing by. You killed so many. So many have died by your hands. See what I mean? Dumb game mechanic. It's like, oh no, you can't kill people. But you know what? We're gonna let you do it anyways. Dumb. Okay. Get the fuck out of fucking peak. And you can say like, oh, because, you know, Bill, that's the way you play it. But if the game, if this is the character who just don't like killing people, then the game shouldn't even allow you to do so. Because if it does, then it just breaks character. You know? Whatever. And did I also mention this game has bugs? Lots of bugs. Like you just saw one right there. The cutscene has no sound. Dumb, right? Completed. Yay. Twirl fingers in the air. Okay. 15 kills. Good. Yay. Chapter 7. Done. We're going to chapter 8. And then chapter 9, which is the last one. Even though I'm hoping chapter 8 is the last one. I hope they counted the prologue was an
They came
actual
this way
chapter.
while I dealt with the general. That sea air I can smell. The exit must be near.
I literally thought that... Are you fucking kidding?
I'm not alone in here.
Oh, you're about to be alone, Garrett. You are about to be alone. The whole supernatural aspect of this game is just lame. I just don't like it. This lockpicking is even worse, by the way. It is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, the focus allows you to see the inner working of locks, and it changes the entire lockpick system to this contrived, dumb, just asinine system that I don't even understand why we even have it in a game like this. Can you please stop being on fire? Oh good, more lockpicking. Just what I fucking needed. Okay, see this. You would think that when you lockpick in this mode, that whenever it glows blue like that, you see like this, you'll be able to press E and it'll work. Nope. Nope. I'm serious. I'm pressing E. That's why it's like jumping back down. But oh, it worked that time for some really weird reason. Like, even though it glows blue, like that's when you're supposed to press it, it doesn't work most of the time, which really confuses me. Like,
This boat, the Graven, have been busy. Another of Orion's grand ideals that'll never float.
bye-bye.
Weather's turning.
Okay. Climbing
The doors
up
have been
the
sealed.
We're left
stairs.
on this side with the man that Orion's running from.
Would he save us just to abandon us?
Apparently that hurt me too. Very sad. Very disappointed. Oh, never mind. Oh, flash bomb. Boo. I thought that was like health or something. Oh well.
Everyone must already be on the ship, and they took the gangplank with them. Well, there's other ways aboard.
They are not letting me use my bow and arrow. What the fuck? Oh my god. Now they restrict me from killing people? Oh, now I can use it. I just can't use it when I'm here. Yeah. Dumbass shit. Oh, conveniently placed
Have a look.
merchant. Wow. Do you actually have something of use?
We're done.
I guess that's to stop you from actually killing that guy.
Where does Orion think to go?
And this whole parkour platforming shit is just stupid. They could have at least copied Assassin's Creed if they're gonna do something like this. This is just fucking lame. Like, what's the point of putting this here? There's no challenge. It's just a huge waste of time. This entire thing could literally be a cutscene. And then just let me skip it, you know? Like, if you're not gonna make any challenge out of it, then why bother having it in the game in the first place?
Faithless! I'll
Oh god, that hurt. Ow. Okay, don't like crack your neck like that. Oh god. Okay. The past hour of videos is just me complaining. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Then Orion lifted me off the stands.
I'm really sorry. But yeah.
from over there.
We'd all give our lives for
Oh,
Orion.
and by the way,
Faithless.
I do realize that you can turn off damaging arrows in this game yourself. So I know I'm complaining about like really redundant things because I can turn it off, but I'm talking about the core game. Like,
For this, Faithless.
I just don't like how they are catering to everyone.
Coming.
Like, I know that's like a really selfish thing to say because, you know, games these days have to be generalized. But I like to see a company go to a point like where they say, this is how we want our game, fuck the rest of you. If you don't like it, fuck off. Like, what happened to that, you know? Whole idea of, oh, okay. I thought.
I see him! Over there! You obeyed the door. You there! Don't move!
We'd all give our lives for Orion. Faithless.
Faithless. You are just rude. I do have a faith, thank you. Just because I believe in myself and no one else, you shouldn't call me
This is your reckoning,
faithless.
Faithless.
Horrible people. How dare you say that I have no faith? Disgusting. The fuck? Are you saying that little tiny fucking flame hurt me? Go fuck yourself, game. Seriously. Like the hell? Alright. We made it, guys. Ow, shit, sorry. Oh my god, the cutscene is broken again? Why did this cutscene just suddenly, like, stop working now? It's so dumb. Like, it's been working for, like, you know, the rest of the game. And just suddenly now it stops? Is it something with my mic? No, my mic. Wow. Is it something with my setup? No, because I can hear the rest of the game. See? I hate her. Yeah, of course. Of course I was just gonna say. She's a selfish little bitch. And I just did not like her from the get-go.
I followed your trail this far. Unless I draw the primal out of you, it all comes undone.
The fuck?
It was just like everyone else. Suddenly I
Girl, get a fucking clue. You think I did all this because I want
reality or
the
the
fucking primal? Do you see how many people I've killed? Oh shit, my bad. Okay. Like, this character is just fucking annoying.
Only as good as the marks we provide.
Like, get a grip, man. Woman.
No. Pain is getting worse. But there is a cure for the glue. Stay back. Stay back. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Aaron, please, girl. Stop fucking moving. Jesus fuck, we're not kids. Stop playing hide and seek. And stop cheating.
Don't! Garrett! Everyone said I was bad, that I corrupted the primal. Well, I didn't.
Are you fucking for real? Just fucking
It hurts to be
back
betrayed,
off.
doesn't it?
Piss off. Really, so annoying. This chick just won't get a fucking clue.
So this is it. This is how it ends. Garrett, the master thief, come to finish the job.
Oh, great.
Step into the
Alright, we're fucking killing her. Oh, never mind.
There's no escape. Where are you? I'll find you. You think your precious stone can save
And suddenly...
Stop hiding. What are you gonna do? Kill me again? Fight me again.
worst boss fight ever. That was so dumb. That was literally the dumbest boss fight I've ever seen in my life.
I've had enough. Just get the job done.
Garrett, I'm slipping. Don't move. The claw. Give me the claw. Okay, what happened? Like I said, this story is so dumb. And I can't believe the last couple cutscenes just break. Like, what the fuck? And that's it. That's the end. Cool. Oh. So, in the end, Aaron still dies. And the whole point of the entire fucking game is to save her, and in the end we can't. Oh, wow. Well, isn't that a huge waste of time? So yeah, guys, yeah. Let's see the ending of this game. 14 kills. Yeah. Continue. Let's see where it put us. Probably back in our base. Yep. Congratulations. You have completed the main storyline. You are now free to explore the city further and replay any chapters or client jobs. Alright, guys. That is the end of Thief. Holy mother of God. That was such a long game. Such a tediously long game. And we're gonna see how long it was. Save game. It took me 18 hours and roughly 30 minutes to complete it. So there you go. Yeah. You probably already know my opinion if you watched the last two parts of this game, but before I give you my full opinion on the game, which is probably gonna take like 20 minutes, I want to say to those who doesn't want to sit here and listen, is that thank you guys for watching and following this playthrough. I know the last couple parts wasn't probably that enjoyable to watch, since, you know, I just sat there and complained that this game has tons of problems with it. So because of that, I do apologize, but when a game just drags on for the sake of dragging on, it pisses me off. Like, it's like developers just think that we as players don't know when they're dragging on the game for the sake of dragging on the game, right? So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a long playthrough, and the best part about this playthrough, by the way, is that I got a new mic. Yay! So I'm using it right now. So I do realize the quality and sound differences. I know I don't have like a pop shield yet for this playthrough, well, most of this playthrough, because, you know, I just got this and I ordered the pop shield. It should be arriving in a couple of days. By the time you watch this video, I should already have it. So there you go. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I wish you all a good day if you're watching it, and thank you for giving me your time. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I will see you next time. Okay, so if you're still here, you probably want to hear my opinions about this game just a little bit. so I'll go through it as fast as possible. Graphics. This game has decent graphics. The atmosphere is phenomenal. It's great. It's very dark, just like how you expect a stealth game to be. The one thing I do have to say about this game is the texture quality on a lot of objects are just, you know, just like, oh, why? But the lighting is just phenomenal. The atmosphere is amazing. You can't ask for a better atmosphere and lighting in any game, really, than this. So I do appreciate that. Level design wise, I didn't like the city hub very much. I feel like it was way too many loading screens in between, and it's really hard to figure out where you're going most of the time, especially when you're just starting out. So the level design wise of the main city is a bit poor. I wish that there wasn't any loading screen, or at least cut the loading screens down to half. I would have been happy. Other things is that too many parts of the city are closed off to you at the beginning. I do understand why they do that. It's because they don't want to confuse you even more with even more shit, you know? So, yeah, I guess that could be explained, but still, it's quite annoying to run through the city and it's like, oh, this way's blocked, that way's blocked, you can't go this way, you can't go that way. It's really annoying. In chapter level design, was interesting. I didn't very much like how you can't really play this as an opportunist very much, because there's not a lot of environmental things you can do. You can't really drop crates on people. You can't really like use the environment to your killing people, basically. There's very few of that. And it doesn't even have to be killing people. It's just like using the environment in general. Other than the fact that you can turn off candles, which does count as an environmental interaction. But I do wish that they would put more into the whole, you know, the aspect of like shooting and dropping crates, shooting and cutting rope. That would be really cool. But unfortunately, they didn't have any of that. So yeah, unfortunate. Other than that, the level design is pretty good. You can have multiple ways to approach an objective, so that's really cool. Lots of collectible, lots of loot litter all around the level. That's also very cool. So overall, the level design is pretty fun. They give you many options. I just do wish they give you a little bit more on the opportunist side of things, or predator side of things. You know, that would be really cool. Anyways, moving on from that, we have sound or audio. Other than the bugs that we've just experienced, where the cutscene of the like 3 of the last cutscenes there, for some reason didn't have sound, so that's really annoying. However, other than that, I feel like the rest of the sound is pretty good. It does give you a lot of audio cues if somebody's nearby, if somebody's talking. Like, it's really amazing. If you're playing this game, you need to either play it with surround sounds or at least a surround sound headset. It really does improve it a little. It really does shows the capability of the sound system in this game as to the stealth system, encompassed with the stealth system. That's a better wording of it. What it is that it allows you to actually hear people from behind, from the left, from the right, from the front. It's really cool. So the sound quality is really good. Music wise, I turn it off. I fucking hate music inside stealth games. I think it just detracts from the game more than anything. So I didn't listen to it, so I can't comment on it, how good it is or how bad it is. So yeah, there's that. Sound effects from the bow and other things is very good too. So sound quality overall is very good. Voice acting is good. The The one thing I do have to say about the sound quality, not the sound, but the voices in particular, is that some of the guards and some of the just basically NPCs around the world have like 6 lines of dialogue that repeat over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That really annoys me. Like, couldn't you just, I don't know, record like 6 lines of dialogue for a certain type of NPC and then record 6 different lines of dialogue for a certain type of NPC? Like, the guards have the same lines as the whores inside of the whorehouse. I don't know what they're called. So, hey, it's the right term for the people back then, so, who do that kind of job. So, there you go. They basically have the same lines. That really annoys me. Sure, a female voice actor is actually saying the lines these times, but it's still the same fucking line. Even though they're in a different environment, they do different jobs, they have different things that are around them, but yet they still say the same lines as all the other guards. And I don't understand why. Other things is that when the guards are actually being replaced with the rebels, or whatever you want to call it, they also have the same line. So I really do wish the voice NPCs have tons of different lines from each other, but that didn't happen, so that got really annoying really fast. Moving on from sound, we'll talk about the gameplay last. No. Yes. The gameplay is the most important part, so I'll talk about it last. Let's talk about the story. So, story of this game, spoilers, I guess, but I don't know why you're watching this if you're, afraid of spoilers. But, let's see. Story, very bland. I predicted almost everything in this game. Literally, if you watched my entire playthrough, seriously, I predicted almost every outcome of this game. It is literally pathetic if a player like me can just predict what's gonna happen next inside of a story. That's just lame. When you play a single player game, I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, gameplay and story is actually on equal plane. Like, if the game is focused on single player, I really expect the story and the gameplay to be of like same quality. Maybe not the same. Gameplay probably slightly better, but I do wish for an interesting story, especially for a game that is 18 hours long. When the story is predictable, oh my God, it gets so annoyingly boring. Like, the gameplay is amazing. Okay, I'll talk about that in a bit. But the story just drags the entire thing down. You can, immediately know, what the characters are. Like, you immediately get a feeling this character is going to be a bitch. That she, particularly Erin, is just going to be a pain in your ass. And she is. Even though when she's not even in here for most of the game, the main character, Garrett, just oh, I have to go save Erin. Oh, she's in trouble. I have to save her. I have to rescue her. It's like, why? Why? The story of the game doesn't establish the relationship between Garrett and Erin in any meaningful way. And I feel like that is just a huge detriment. Like, the whole point of Garrett, doing any of this. Was I calling him Garen? Oh my God. Anyways, Garrett, the whole point of him doing this is to save Erin, but we as a player don't even know why he's doing it. Like, what the fuck? It gets so boring. Like, why are you doing this? Okay, she's a friend. But is she really that good of a friend for you to break every motto you follow? His mottos are, I only kill when I have to. Yet he kills every single time that he has an okay, that's the way I played it, but the game allowed me to do that on a basis of game setting. And I know that the game allows you can actually turn it off in that you can't kill people, but the whole point is that it's cowardly. Like the whole gameplay. I mean, wow. I'm talking about gameplay. I went from story to gameplay. Ugh. I really can't stick to one subject, can I? Anyway, story-wise, yeah, it's very predictable, very boring. I think it's just really, really, really average story. There's nothing exciting about the story at all. Everything is predictable, and the magic doesn't make sense. The character relationship doesn't make sense because none of it is really flushed out or explained. All you know is this Aaron is friend with Garrett and he's trying to save her. That's it. You don't even know like the relationship they had beforehand. Like, is it a mentor-tutor relationship? Is it a partner relationship? Why did they break off other than the fact that Aaron's like to kill people during missions or during during like trying to steal something? I just don't understand. Like, is that the reason why they break up, or is it more than that? I don't know. The game never explains. The magic part of this game, the primal. Why is it turning people into these creatures? Are these creatures even real? Because during the whole asylum part, the game literally shows you that none of it was real. You just stand there in front of the door, and then when the entire mission ends, you just stand there in front of the door. So obviously you imagine the entire thing. So is this primal really magic, or is it just in Garrett's mind and he's being infected by some kind of disease and he's just seeing shit? And even if it is true, why is it changing people into creatures? Like, why can Aaron particularly withstand it? Why can Garrett withstand it and not other people? This was never explained. Like, both of these people, why are they special to everyone else? I just don't get it. You know, the story just does not explain any of these. It felt really empty. The world itself was just bland and boring. Sure, it was dark and all this, but the whole world, even like you saw me read the majority of the documents I found, and it didn't tell shit about the world. Like, okay, this world was like ruled by one guy, and he's trying to make it a better place in his own way. A lot of people doesn't like him. There's a rebellion group. Sure, that's fine, but it's nothing interesting. It's just like political bullshit that I don't care about. Compare this to, say, Dishonor, which is, I'm thinking, in the similar vein as Dishonor. Dishonor has such a better world. It's such an amazing world where everything is revolved around this weird technology that is run by whale oil. You know, that is a really interesting concept, and if you actually play that game and read everything, you learn more about the world. How did they come to the conclusion that whale oil was actually a way to do things? And how did they manage to succeed in creating machines that could use whale oil? You get my point. The world is interesting because it was explained. This world in the city is what they call. Even the name is boring. The fucking name is boring. The city. What the fuck? Couldn't you came up with a better name than just the city? It's so bland. It's like they didn't even care for the entire world of Thief. All they worried about was the gameplay. And I felt like the whole world was just lacking in every way. This world is just so bland to me. You know? It's just so boring. And sorry about that. It's just so boring. I felt like they could have explained so much more about the world. And they failed massively in doing so. So, with that being said, let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is excellent. It's amazing. The stealth mechanic is the best stealth mechanic I've ever played, other than Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell was pretty good too. But this is probably one of those stealth games where I say, if you really like stealth games, this is definitely for you. But if you want stealth game with kills, with like extravagant takedowns and all that, don't expect it from this game. This game is more focused around stealth, and that's why it excels in stealth. If you play this game as a stealth-like character, you're probably gonna enjoy it to a certain point, and then you're gonna find it really boring. Like a lot of people who have I talked to that actually play this game, they like, oh yeah, I played it for 6 hours and then I just like got really bored. I start killing people and that got really boring. I start trying to do things a different way, like knocking everyone out. That got boring. You know why it gets boring? I know why it gets boring. Because it's so simplistic. The stealth mechanic, even though it's good, it isn't flushed out. All you do is hide in shadows. The only way you can be detected is if an enemy gets too close, or if you use your dash ability near a bird, or you stand near a dog and it can smells you. The stealth mechanic of this game isn't very well done, in my opinion. It lacks in a lot of way. Like, example, Garrett, a character who, you know, doesn't like to kill. You would think that he had many ways to take people out, like say, you know, tying them like like Batman style by the legs and then pulling them up and just hang them there. I don't know, like taking down people in multiple different ways, not just smacking them in the back of their head with a wooden stick. You know, I get efficiency, but it's a game. It gets really boring to see the same move 20 times every chapter. It literally is really boring. And because of that, I think the game suffers a lot from just being really simplistic and boring. And that is sad, you know? Like, the gameplay is very tight, is very good, but everything about the gameplay is very simplistic. The melee combat system is boring. It's not very flushed out. The range combat system in this game is boring. It's not very flushed out. There's so many more things they could have done with the combat system in this game, and I understand that's not where they're focusing their major assets is in the combat system. But because of that, the whole game felt like you're just a snail crawling through the entire 18 hours of gameplay. A snail just like slowly slithering by. Like that's like yet the best comparison I can come up with, because it's just so slow paced. It felt like the game was just dragging on way too long because of the gameplay. And that's a major fault, I think, in this type of game. And that is unfortunate, you know? A lot of the arrows were not used in any way. Like the explosive arrows, that is only used for killing. You can't even use it to take out like big lights or something. You can't use the fire arrows on a lot of objects. You can light stuff up, but other than that, what the fuck is the use of a fire arrow? Other than explosive barrels that never existed, other than like 3 places that I've seen them in. Water arrow. Water arrow is used to put out lights, but if you do that, you don't get the ghost achievement. Example, like, okay, gameplay wise, let me explain this. There's 3 different things: Predator, Opportunist, and Ghost. Ghost is basically you go through the entire game without anybody noticing that you're even there. So you can't turn off any lights. You can't leave any door open that was closed. You can't leave cabinets doors that are open that were closed. You can't do anything that would raise suspicion or anything like that when you're trying to play this game as Ghost. Why? Like, if you shoot a water arrow at a candle or at a fire and it turns out, at the beginning of the game, it says, oh, the wind must be really strong today. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, wind. So, why would that decrease from Ghost? The whole point of this game is to play it stealthily, but when you do things like that help you in stealth, it decreases your ghost rating. That's really dumb. It was very sad. Anyways, the gameplay is very good. It's very tight. It's just very basic and bland. Unless you play this as a full-on stealth game and you really do try to do this stealthily, which gets really boring really quick if you're a type of person who doesn't like stealth game a lot, then you're gonna be finding this game boring fast. Alright. If I have to give this game a score from a out of 10, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10. And the reasoning for that is because I did not enjoy the story, period. I find it average and boring. I did not enjoy the gameplay. I find it basic and simplistic. Even though it was very well put together, nothing about the gameplay was extraordinary. The graphics is very good. The level design is very good. The voice acting and sound effects were very good. But those two are minor things. I don't think they can actually help the score more than it already is. So, in my honest opinion, this game is a 7 out of 10. I find it to be utterly boring, and in every way. It was really interesting at the beginning, but like I said, the combat got stale, the story got boring, and if they were to make this game, say, 10 hours instead of the fucking 18 that they have, I think this game would have been an 8 for me. Like, the whole, like, think about it this way. If Dishonor were 18 hours long instead of, like, 8 or 9, that game would have gotten a much lower score, probably gotten a 7 from me too, other than, instead of an 8.5 or an 8. I can't remember. So, because of this game, Thief in particular, dragged on for so long, that's a huge detriment to my score. I found it immensely boring after the first 9-10 hours. And I had to trek through it for another 10. That's just absolutely ridiculous. So, this just tells you that a long game doesn't mean a good game. Okay, a good game means a good game. You need to understand how well put your story is, how well your game mechanic is, and you need to also realize that if your game mechanic is simplistic and boring, they will get dull really fast. Same thing with the story. So you need to make the game the correct amount of length, because if it's too long, it's gonna get very boring. If it's too short, then it's too short. It didn't satisfy the player. Like, oh, I want to see more of that world. It needs to be the right length. And I think the right length for this game would have been around 9 to 10 hours and not 18. So yeah. Thank you guys for listening to me babble on for the last 20 minutes. But that's my opinion. This game, Thief, gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I hope you enjoyed this entire playthrough, and thank you again for watching or listening to my review of the game, as I usually do on the final parts of every playthrough I play. Probably the next game I'm going to play, I'm going to enjoy it a lot more, because I know what game I'm going to play next. South Park. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and even though I said South Park, by the way, I'm probably already uploading it as you guys are watching this playthrough, because it's coming out very soon. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time on another playthrough. Bye.